How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another drag tune video. As you guys see in the background, we got the Hoonigan Build in the background. This is a monster vehicle that I actually forgot to actually make a video for, which is pretty funny because this is one of the most craziest wheeling car of all time. This pretty much wheelies for no reason at all. And I got two tunes to give you guys. One's going to have 1,000 horsepower. The other one's going to have like 1,700 horsepower. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get right to it. So we got the 55 Hoonigan Chevy Bel Air. Let's go to the upgrades, custom upgrades. And in here, as you guys see, we're starting off with the 6.2 liter V8. You have the original engine. Only does about like 800 horsepower fully loaded. Besides that, you got the 6.2 liter V8. You actually got a lot of cool motors you can put here. Another diesel V8, a V12, V10, 7.0 V8. You got a crazy freaking Dodge V8. You got this thing here. So this is going to be the next engine I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be rear-wheel drive and all that good stuff. They're both rear-wheel drive. They both wheelie. The biggest thing that I had to do this whole thing was to control the wheelie. Controlling the wheelie was the key. So let's start off with doing the 6.2 liter V8. It is rear-wheel drive, and we did do the twin turbos into it. Besides that, we're going to the build. On the build, we're just going to put all the parts race. So really easy and simple. Go to here, put all the parts race. As you guys see, just going pretty quick through it because I mean you just put all the parts race. Anti-roll bar, anti-lag, the turbos, anti-lag on there. This you can leave it alone. Oil and cooling, you can leave that alone. No need for the extra like 9 horsepower. That's about it. Do gain a lot of weight there, so no need for it at all. And you are going to put the intercooler on there. Race. So that is that with the build. Let's go right to the handling. We're going to put race on there. We got rally on the suspension. We're going to put race on there to reduce some weights. Weight reduction to reduce weight reduction. No roll cage needed. You probably could, and it'll still probably wheelie no matter what. Like this thing is insane. And the other anti-roll bar to reduce weight, but no roll cage. You saw no roll cage was put on there. Now over here, we're just going to put all of these parts pretty much race. Just very easy and simple. There you go. All of it was race, as you saw. Besides that, right to the tires, drag tires all the way in the bottom corner are going to be those drag tires. No width in the front, leave it at 215 in the front. Pretty cool. And then 275s in the rear. It's insane. When this car was released to us in Horizon 2, this thing was the only vehicle that would wheelie, and everybody went crazy for it once we got this car because all you had to do was just press the gas and it'll just wheelie. It still is the same concept in this game. You just put drag tires and I promise you it will wheelie. You don't even have to do a tune or nothing. Just put whatever engine you want on it and it'll just wheelie. It's insane. Any wheels you guys want, I got these whole shots on there looking really cool and old school look to it. Besides that, you can leave the wheels front and rear same size. If you want to go a little bigger, you can probably go 18, but just leave. This car is more for like style, more than anything to kind of just wheelie, see how far you can wheelie it and how long you can wheelie it for and crazy stuff like that. Besides that, you leave that alone, and I did put the hood to reduce some weight. As you see, the hood makes you reduce some weight. That is it. With the build of this monster of a vehicle, let's go right to the tune here. We got 40 in the front, 15 in the rear. And look at the 0 to 60, 0 to 100. That is out of whack. 37 and 41 and failed in the top speed. Final drive here is 220. First gear is 395. Then we got 280, 210, 160, 125, and 105. So pretty nice, easy, simple back-to-back gears. Zero everything out in 7. We got stiff in the front, soft in the rear at 1. And then we got soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 474, raised all the way up to the sky, front and rear. And then we got 1, 15, 15, 15. This is to control that wheelie, believe it or not. Nothing with this, and 75 and 60. So really nice, simple, equal distribution all the way around. Let's take this monster of a vehicle out. Paint job, I got it from the storefront. Make sure to go to the storefront and steal this paint job. Really, really cool. Love the design on it. It looks really awesome. Look at that. See? All I did was just press the gas, guys. All I did was press the gas. Let's take it out for a little spin here. Let's take a look at the inside. Look at this monster of a vehicle. Look how it looks. Wheeling on the inside and everything. Let's change my settings real quick because I was doing a tune for someone. in automatic. Let me turn that off and turn this off. So this is the settings that I use, guys. Manual with clutch. Standard steering wheel is the way to go. So make sure to do that on that. And that is it. Let's go out for a little spin. Sounds crazy. Look at the way. You see how it looks when it stands still here. See if I can just make it a wheelie. So it's going to be a 2K launch, guys. All you got to do is press the e-brake and gas. And there you go. See, so I look at that. That's how much I control the wheelie. I have it that it doesn't crazy over wheelie on you or anything like that. So it's really, really nice. Really awesome. Crazy paint job. Really like this paint job. It just makes it look crazy on the vehicle. And yeah, all the way around, look at the stance on the car, how it's raised in the front, lowered in the rear. It's just initially for all that wheeling, just a wheelie. This thing's just for wheeling. That's all it's meant for. And 1700 horsepower into it, that is insane. That is insane. Let's take it out for a little spin here. Sounding pretty cool. We'll do like a kind of like a whole mile. It's pretty much gonna be like a mile kind of tune, or I mean half a mile actually. We don't do miles like that. Half a mile and quarter mile mainly. This is longer than a half mile. This is a 0.6 of a mile. If you guys want to know where the half a mile is, that's going to be where the pyramids are. That's where the half a mile is. Look at this paint job. Look dope. Alrighty, so let's go right over here. And let's go right over here. You don't even need to get the tires hot, honestly. Manual with clutch, guys. All you got to do is press the e-brake and gas. E-brake, gas. Oh, let's go to first gear. E-brake, gas. You're at 22 pounds of boost. Torque is 628, 2,000 RPMs. That is it, guys. You can just shift it. Very easy and simple. The key was to control the wheelie. Didn't want it to over wheelie. By doing that, it was just going to cause too much of the car to, hit the ground, rear, and then just wheelie, and then you're going to lose momentum and all that good stuff. So made it really easy and simple for all you guys to just have the car wheelie, very smooth like that. See, and look, and you can still have it. Like, it wheelies a lot. It just wants to sometimes grip more than the other. That's why I don't even get the tires hot. No need for it. But yes, e-brake and gas, guys. E-brake and gas is the way to go to make it really. With that, let's go get that 1700 horsepower. I know a lot of you guys are going to be using that motor compared to the other motor. So let's go and get the 1700 horsepower one. So let's go to Chevy, or not actually in the Hoonigan. Go to the Hoonigan over here. Where's that at? Bum, 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 bum. H. There we go. And here goes the 1700 horsepower, 28 on that weight. This is all-wheel drive on this one. I thought it was rear-wheel drive, but it's all-wheel drive because the rear-wheel drive was just insane. And it's still wheelies, even though it's all-wheel drive. So we had to do it all-wheel drive. It's better to control. You get a stronger launch, still wheelies and everything. So that is the key for that. So as you can see, we're going to put that 740 liter V8, 1700 horsepower for all-wheel drive out, and then we're going to put the anti-lag twin turbos into it. Besides that, all the parts you see on here, guys, we're going to put rally on there for weight reduction, no roll cage. Just the same kind of concept as your rear-wheel drive one, and you can leave this one stock. You can put this one there. Even though it's stock, you can still tune it, so it's pretty cool. And on there, we're going to make sure to drag tires all the way in the bottom. Make sure to put those. No width in the front, full width in the rear. And again, any wheels you guys want that are super light, got the whole shots on there, looking awesome. And the sides of the wheels, leave them alone. No need to go bigger. And again, make sure to put the hood. Don't forget about putting the hood. You got all these cool little hoods to put on there. Make sure to put the hood. And let's go right to the tune, guys. Now we got 15-15 tire pressure. It says failed, failed, failed all through across the board. You gotta love it. Then we're at 220. First gear is 430, 290, 115, 160, 125, and 0.93. So really nice and simple with the tunes. Both of them actually pretty simple. Zero everything out in 7, 1 and 1. Soft and soft, front and rear. Raised all the way up, front and rear. Pretty easy. Then we got 15-15, 1 and 1. So it does like an initial squat in the rear. Nothing with this, nothing with this. And 100, 0, 100, 0, and 80. So that is the tune now for the all-wheel drive one. Let's bring it out for a little spin. This one also does a wheelie as well. So really nice and easy, 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 easy. We are here. Let's bring it out now. You're 1700 horsepower. Look at that. You can see how the rear squats. Distribute all that power. They're very easy. All you got to do is press the e-brake and gas, guys. Real nice, simple tunes for everybody to use. Let go of those two, and there you go. Still get it a wheelie all the way to third gear. Shift gears back to back to back for fifth gear, being your final gear there for the half a mile. It'll normally do like about like a 218, so it's pretty fast compared to the other vehicles that do the 220s, 218s. There are those racket of vehicles there that do that. And then of course there's higher. There's the 230 cars, the 240 cars. But yeah, look at that, guys. It's just wheelies, and it'll just wheelie. If it does wheelie too much, you can just let go of the gas a little bit and let it go back down. Shift it a second. There's different methods of doing it. You can actually shift it while you let go your finger off the gas, hit the gas, and then it'll go back down. There's just different methods of doing it. But yeah, all in all, guys, 1700 horsepower Hoonigan Wheelie Monster is right here. This thing here is just an iconic vehicle. It wheelies so much. There you go. I got a better launch there. It kind of stood up, but the back end didn't like scrape on the ground too much. There you go, 218 on that trap speed with it consistently. You can get some really nice numbers. It's just easier to drive, easier to tune, and it just makes it easy for everybody. That's all I care about, making it simple and easy for you guys. But yeah, awesome, insane car to have. Let's take a look at the inside here. Launching it like that. Looking. There you go. Yep, you get to see the balloons up there. Awesome. There you go, guys. Hope you guys like it. Subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys around with another Drag Tune video. Peace out, everybody.